Okay, we are back with a new video. James Toney versus Evander Holyfield. One of my favorite fights to study because of what James Toney did in this fight. I'll explain as we go. So here we go, we're starting off. Now, James Toney, he started his career, I think, at middleweight, came up to this fight's at heavyweight. Even though Holyfield was old in this fight, he was expected to win this fight because there's James Toney, the one moving up to heavyweight. I read somewhere that Holyfield had a bad left shoulder, so that might play effect. But like I said before, we don't talk about anything that happens outside the ring. We only focus on what happens inside the ring. And here we go. I'm not sure how old Holyfield is in this fight. He's still fighting. Here we go. Now, the first round or two, I think Holyfield caught Toney a couple times with the left hand, actually. Okay, now we're going to do something real quick. We're going to talk about Toney's style, how he changes it up a little bit in this fight. So James Toney, if he's the old school fighter, which old school fighters, they always slip to their right. Rarely do they slip to their left. Okay. Now Holyfield, his choice of punching in this fight was the left. So it's not good for James Toney to be slipping here. James Toney's gonna find this out pretty soon, and then he's gonna do something to change it up. There's that left hand from Holyfield. Right there. Why does James Toney do this a lot? He rolls the right hand counters like Floyd, like George Benton, a bunch of other guys. But here Holyfield's gonna catch him with that left hand when Toney slips to the right. Boom, find him, bang. This happens for the first round or two, if I remember correctly. Then James Toney's going to do something different to stop getting hit with that left hand. Now you see Toney slipping sometimes to his left, but not really committing to it. He's more committed slipping to the right. See that? Holyfield's trying to jab at him, get him to slip right, and then coming back with that left hook or left uppercut. See, there's that left hand again. There's that left hand again. With a lot of shoulder roll guys, especially old school fighters too, they always lean to their right into the left. Like it's a 45-degree punch. It's like a hook / uppercut that if you throw would catch them. It's what Holyfield's throwing a lot, like that punch right there. It either hit them in the body or if they lean over, it hits them in the head. Basically, against a guy James Toney's style, you don't want to throw too many right hands. You want to use the left hand more, which Holyfield's doing really good because James Toney is used to rolling that right hand, slipping that right hand, coming back with his own nice right hand. See that? Let's see that again. Okay. I can't hum songs anymore while I'm watching because I get copyrighted. Bang, right hand by James Toney. Left hook by Holyfield, right hand. Now Holyfield is the bigger guy here. See, that's that left hand that I'm talking about. So maybe James Toney can't keep slipping to his right. He has to find a different way. Another thing is Holyfield's defense. He does the cross guard defense. but he does it too often to block too many shots. If in this fight, I'll see if I could catch it when he does it. He blocks James Toney's jab, his right hand, with the right hand, and he blocks the hook with the right hand. Okay, so he doesn't use his left hand to block anything close to the face. He uses his right hand to block 3 separate punches: the jab, the right hand, and the hook. Now, common sense, you can't block every shot at the same time. So if James Toney throws a 1-2, Holyfield's gonna be open for the hook. If James Toney throws a hook, Holyfield's gonna be open for a right hand. The right hand defense is doing too much. Usually, the right hand is defending against the jab and the left hook, and then the left hand defends against the right hand or the shoulder. But here, Holyfield uses that right hand for one too many punches for defense. Just basic science, basic physics, you can't use that right hand. That right hand can't be in the same spot twice. Right here, this is what I'm talking about. So there's the left side of the face, the right side of the face, okay? This right hand can't block both at the same exact time. See, watch this. So he blocks the jab, blocks the right hand, and then covers up to block the hook. See that? The left hand, Holyfield's left hand did nothing in this whole defensive maneuver. Let's watch that again. Okay, that's no good. Okay, there's some good left hands by Holyfield. The real deal. There's a good left hand, and that's the end of the round. Yep. So 2 things to note is James Toney slipping to the right, getting caught with that left. Holyfield blocking both shots, 3 different types of punches with the right hand. See that? Let's watch that again. Right here. Bang. Bang. Now what can James Toney throw? The left hook. He doesn't throw it now, but later in the fight he figures this out. Bang. And then Holyfield comes over with the right hand. See, that's why you don't want to throw too many right hands against a guy like James Toney. He didn't capitalize on that one. He got caught with the hook. See this one. Bang. See that left hook? James Toney spending a lot of time on the right side, on his own right side, the left side of Holyfield. Holyfield's throwing that left hand a lot. Is James Toney going to do something different now? Let's see. James Toney's coming out a lot more with the jab now. Popping that jab. Left hook, nice work. Nice work by James Toney. Coming out a lot more active now. Nice jab. Moving his head a lot more than just dipping to the right. You gotta love him. Walking, nice left hook. Jab in the body. A lot more activity, more activity from James Toney. Holyfield is basically a one-handed puncher here. He has a right hand that's not very effective. His most effective punch is a left hook. His left hand, let's see this again. So James Toney hook, slip to the left, and gets away from Holyfield's left. That's something we're going to see a lot more of. Just get down to the left side and then come back to the right. You can see the size difference in them. See how James Toney steps? He walks around, looks around, jabs, looks fantastic. I don't know if Holyfield ever fought anyone like James Toney. Someone that can move and groove like him. Holyfield's really good at guys that bang. Like him versus Riddick Bowe. Like guys that are going to trade with him, big punches. Not someone that's as slick as James Toney. Nice double jab. Nice jab. And it's always weird who knocks out the iron chin guys. It's really weird. Like Holyfield, he didn't get knocked out by a lot of big punches, but then James Toney was the one to knock him out. Or yeah, I think he knocked him out. He dropped him. I don't know if Holyfield got up or not. We'll have to see. But you could see how slick James Toney is even at this weight. He's like a worm. And that's round 2. The confidence, relaxation. Two biggest things that I've learned from James Toney. He's confident because he's in the ring so much. He's relaxed because he's in the ring so much. He spars a lot, or he sparred a lot. He's confident in his ability. And that's the two major things you want when you're heading into a fight, especially like a guy that's going up in weight. You see that he's never... By him being so relaxed, it kind of calms the other guy down. I don't know how to explain it. Look at that. Now, people say Holyfield was old in this fight, but you got to cancel out that James Toney was moving up in weight too, so that thing kind of cancels out, I would say. But it's a pretty even fight. And that's what a jab does even against the bigger guy. Oh, here, Holyfield catches him with the right hand. This guy's biting his fingernails. I don't know why. Okay, let's see this. James Toney comes out jabbing. Boom. Toney got caught square. See how his shoulders are square? He's not in his usual stance. Usual stance, his right shoulder would be back here. His left shoulder would be here. He'd be more like this than this. Holyfield catches him. But see, he gets hit, I don't know, it's like I've never seen James Toney like rocked or always confident, always calm even when he's getting hit. Walking forward, moving his head. Nice body shot. Nice right hand to the body. Nice double dip. Nice. There you go. Now James Toney starts to fight on both sides. He's fighting on the right side and he's fighting on the left side, especially to the body. Let's see this. Comes in, jab. See that? Takes a look with the right hand. So jab. Now Holyfield is thinking of that right hand coming over. Comes back up. James Toney does. Dips down. Walks in. Left side. side. So tricky. Left side again. Right side. Did I miss it? No. Oh, I missed it. Here we gotta rewind. Sorry, guys. I want to show something. I was like, when he's gonna throw that body shot? You gotta go all the way back. Is that it? I think that's it. Okay. Sorry, guys. Okay. There it is. Jab, jab, right hand. Body shot. Doesn't really land. Maybe it does. But James Toney starts fighting. James Toney starts fighting on both sides. Now he's feinting to the left too. And being right. Feinting to the left. So Holyfield has to cover up both sides. Okay, now this is where Holyfield starts looking bad. Left hook, right body shot. He's not only, James Toney isn't only attacking the left side of Holyfield, he's attacking the left side, his right side too. Okay, this is where I think James Toney's testing what would happen if he commits to the left side. I think this part of round 3, if I remember correctly. Let's watch it. See how he walks over, comes back. He's a little southpaw. Left hook, dips to the left, sees what Holyfield's gonna throw. Now Holyfield's counter to James Toney when he slips left or dips left is that right hand. He throws that right hand straight or that right uppercut. His right hand wasn't that effective in this fight, so I think James Toney was thinking, okay, I'll slip left. Because slipping right, it didn't really help James Toney because of Holyfield's left hand. Nice right uppercut, left hook. Talking. Nice work. Nice jab. That's yeah. There you go, jab. There you go. That's where James Toney wants to be, okay? This is where James Toney wants to be. Not on the right side, but here. So this is where he's when I said this is where James Toney switches up his game plan in the 3rd round. James Toney was slipping to the left, seeing what Holyfield was going to come back with. Now he's more confident, slipping left. Comes back out, doesn't really throw anything. He tries to do it again, but Holyfield puts that right hand on his shoulder, so he can't really slip. And there he goes, attacking Holyfield's right side. And we'll go into round 4. So James Toney sees stuff. The way he sees stuff is because he's relaxed. If you're not relaxed, you can't see these things. He would have kept fighting on the right side. He would have potentially gotten hurt with that from that left hand of Holyfield's. But because he's calm, he can keep his eyes open. He can slow things down. He can see where the openings are, where the danger is, and then he could make a better fight for himself. And that's something you have to focus on. Now, this doesn't come to you as a fighter. See, that right hand didn't even land clean. Let's see. It landed, but he was kind of moving with it. It wasn't really a clean punch. The ability to see stuff and be as calm as James Toney comes from 2 different places: fighting a lot and sparring a lot. Okay, the more you do something, the more relaxed you are. You want to make the ring your home. For James Toney, the ring was his home. When he stepped through the ropes, there's no fear, there's no nothing. It's his place. He's been in there for so many times that it's just, so he can see stuff in the ring. I said that about Sugar Ray Leonard. James Toney is a coach in a fighter's body. He can think for himself. In his older years especially, he can see what to do himself. I was making Holyfield look bad. Nice. Let's go back. There's fighters that can coach themselves in the fight. They need some water, a little bit of instructions, but the thinking, they can do it. Because they've been in there for so many times. They just know what's coming. They know what to expect. Okay, let's see this. Dips down. Nice 1-2. Let's see how Holyfield defends this 1-2. This is going to be important for the later in the fight. Jab, connect. See how Holyfield brings that right hand over? He doesn't block it, but see how he brings that right hand over to this part? You don't really want to block or defend a right hand with your right glove. It's not really the best option unless you're going to counter with the left, because then you're open for a left hook. You want to block the right hand with the left. See, this is it. This is what we were waiting for. Okay, see this triangle here? It gets bigger when Holyfield brings his hand to the other side, but this triangle is very dangerous. Let's see. So Toney touches, see, open. This one is blocked. Open. See that? It's just open space. Okay. That's why the cross guard isn't that effective. And not a lot of people do it anymore. There's that. See, there you go, right here. This is where James Toney starts having Holyfield guessing. Okay, watch this. Jabs. What does Holyfield do with the jab? He blocks it, catches it with the right hand. Nothing wrong with that. Now James Toney jabs again. Throws that right hand. Now I see Holyfield trying to block the hook with the right hand. This is open. And then James Toney comes back to the right side. You see how Holyfield's his right hand is doing too much. Holyfield's right hand is doing too much. Too much to do with that right hand. And if you noticed, James Toney is dipping lower than usual. He's getting under the hook of Holyfield. He's really bending at the waist. See how he's... Nice, see that? Usually James Toney stays on his right side. He fights from the right side and he moves right. He fights with the jab, the right hand, throws the hook from the right side. But he figured that he can't stay on that side, so he's going to come over to this side. You'll see right now. See how this is where James Toney wants to be more of. He can attack this side. This is where Holyfield's more vulnerable. See that left? Bang. Nice. Look, if you can focus on James Toney's eyes, you can see out where he's looking, where he's focused. See that? James Toney looks like he has a football helmet on. See, Holyfield's a one-punch man in this fight. It's that left. His right isn't really as effective as his left. Nice. Nice. Beautiful counters. Too many left hooks from Holyfield. Nice left hook by James Toney. Nice uppercut. I think this round was a turning point in the fight. Let's see what happens when James Toney fakes this right hand. Or his slip to the right. Let's see what happens. Jab. See that? Now what's open on this side? The left hook. I see why he defends with the right hand. The left hook, bang. Which isn't wrong, but and James Toney slips to the left, rolls back under to the right. He's not taking advantage of these openings yet. James Toney isn't, but eventually he will. A lot of people, when they watch like a fight like this, especially fans, they'll just write it off as, oh, this guy was too old, or this guy was blah, 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 blah. I like to watch a fight and just see what happens in the fight. Don't think about anything that's like if someone signs a contract for a fight and they get in the ring, they believe they can win, unless they're doing it for money. But that's not on us, as we're trying to learn, or as fans. If you step in the ring, you believe you can fight. If you don't believe you can, you believe you can win. If you don't believe you can win, then don't step in the ring. So a lot of people will write this fight off as, oh, Holyfield's too old. But if he gets in the ring, we can study this fight because he chose to fight. No one's forcing anybody to fight. So don't write fights off. You can always learn from every single type of fight. Mismatches, even fights, great fights, bad fights. You can learn every single thing. You can learn why a bad fight became a bad fight. Okay, I'll stop yapping around. Okay, this is what I want to talk about now, more of James Toney slipping to a left. Jab, slips to a left. Seeing what happens. Works that left hand more and more, and then throws that right hand. He's attacking both sides of Holyfield. Holyfield can't defend both sides at once. See that? Double right hand. Left hook. There you go. I think Holyfield throws something too, though. Nice time. Nice. This is something I like doing when someone throws a lead hook. You keep your eyes open and you throw a jab right straight down the line. And you catch the person. Because when someone throws a hook, they're opening up their body to throw that hook. All you got to do is just, boom, straight down the middle. You'll catch them. But James Toney starting, he's attacking the right side and the left side of Holyfield's body. See that jumping in left hook? So you're going to throw a right hand now. Nice. Beautiful. And then comes in with the left side, okay? So round 5 and on, I guess this is when it actually starts. I watched this fight maybe a year ago, so I don't remember exactly what happened in each round, so this is a good refresher. So James Toney, he's feinting, jabbing, right hand. Now he's going to attack the left side. Bang. Attacks the right hand again. Attacks the left side of Holyfield again. So he's going back and forth, attacking the right side of Holyfield, attacking the left side. Nice right uppercut. Attacking the left side, or the right side of Holyfield. Fakes the right hand. Nice uppercut. Nice. Beautiful work. Nice right hand. See that? Now he has Holyfield guessing. This is the most dangerous part about Holyfield's fight against James Toney, is that when he's guessing where to put this right hand. See? That's when you know he's in danger. He doesn't know where to defend anymore. There on that left side, right side, or it's the opposite. Sticks his tongue out. See that? Now, in the beginning rounds, or usually what James Toney does, when he throws that right hand, he brings it back and he dips to the right again. Watch what he does here. 1, 2. He's not going to come back to the right side. That's the dangerous spot. He's going to fall or dip right away to the left side. Bang, just dip down. That's more safe for him rather than slipping right, because we saw what happened in the first round or two. See, Holyfield has his glove on the right side. I don't know what this arrow is. Round number 6, halfway. Nice right hand. Let's see why he landed this right hand. Whenever you see someone land a clean punch, rewind, ask yourself, why did he throw it? See the setup if there is. If the opponent makes a mistake, footing or hand position, but find out why they land clean punches. Because then you could try to emulate that and land clean punches yourself. Okay, so James Toney jabs. He gets the jab back. Bang. I'm not sure why Holyfield jabbed to the shoulder of James Toney. See that jab is there. See where that jab lands on the collarbone? Boom, come over the top. Bang. So that's a mistake on Holyfield's part. Maybe he thought James Toney was going to do that, which is slip right. That's why Holyfield jabbed a little bit more to the other side. Let's see this, what happens here. touch upstairs. See these two openings here? One opening, you'll see the second opening here. Bang. Backs him up a bit. Right hand again. See how James Toney switching between attacking the left side, the right side, the left side, the right side of Holyfield. He dips down to the left again. Works the right side of Holyfield. Works the right side of Holyfield. Feints him. He's switching between right hands and left hooks. But usually James Toney moves to the right. He walks to the right, and he fights from there, jabs the body, throws the jab to the head, throws the right hand, rolls the right hand, comes back with the right uppercut. That's where he's most comfortable. In this fight, he's having to slip to the left a lot more. But that's what good fighters do. Even though they're more comfortable doing one thing, they'll switch it up depending on the opponent. Working that left hand, then working that right. This is when he puts it all together. Let's see this again. So if it wasn't as clear what I was saying in the beginning, James Toney's going to put it together now. Okay, so he's here. He's going to work his left hand. Bang, bang. Then he's going to work the right hand. Bang, bang. Dip down to his left. And that's the full story of what James Toney does to Holyfield. He does a lot more than that, but this is, see? Again, let's see this again. So 1, 2, dips down to the left. Doesn't really care for Holyfield's right hand as much. Doesn't respect it as much as his left hand. Works the left side, comes back to the right side. By right side, I mean James Toney's punches. Sorry, I keep mistaking right and left. See, let's see that again. So 1. See how Holyfield's defending both punches with the right hand? I don't understand that. James Toney comes back with the left hook. Completely open, Holyfield is. No, finally a judge that's going to tell Holyfield not to headbutt. That's pretty rare. See that? There you go. Now what I'm telling you is making more sense if you're still watching. Okay, see, look. Left hook. Where is Holyfield's right hand? On his right side, the right side of his face. Completely open. Bang. And then what does James Toney do? He dips to his left. Right hand. Knows the right hand is coming. Bang. And that's the majority of this fight. Bang, bang. Left side, right side, left side. And that's it for part 1 of the fight study. Now it's getting more interesting. I'll be stopping it at this round. Stay tuned for part 2, which is going to be round 6 till the end of the fight. And thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye.